In this indigenous community along Brazil's Tapajós River, women say they fear getting pregnant. That's because they're noticing a rise in disabilities, especially among the young. After years of illegal gold mining, rivers that have been the lifeblood of the Munduruku people now carry mercury, threatening the health of unborn children.
Eu quero fazer o exame sobre o mercúrio aí. É mercúrio ou não? Para saber.
While scientists have warned of the risks that mercury could pose to indigenous children in the Amazon, none have yet established a causal link to disabilities in these communities. But a groundbreaking multi-year study on the impacts of mercury contamination here may soon explain why kids like 3-year-old Hani Ketlin have disorders not explained by genetic tests. Researchers are collecting data on neurological issues associated with mercury contamination, from acute brain malformation to memory issues.
Primeira vez a gente está conseguindo fazer estudo longitudinal de avaliação tanto de gestantes como crianças expostas à contaminação pelo mercúrio. Então, é uma população de risco e que até então a gente não sabe, não identificou quais são os possíveis sinais em consequência a essa exposição.
Preliminary data from the study indicates that Hani is one of 36 people in the area, mostly children, who share similar neurological conditions. Her father, Josielton Saw, has worked as a miner near their village for years, following in the footsteps of his father, Josenildo. Mercury is used to bind tiny specks of gold extracted from riverbanks. Josenildo told Reuters he knew mercury was dangerous, but like other families in this community, mining about 30 grams of gold a week provides just enough income to get by. Mauricio Saw is a local father of 2.
Estou muito preocupado porque a água está muito contaminada sem lugar, né?
Mercury has also been found in surubim and other fish that are staples for these communities.
A gente tomou banho e também pega o bebendo água do igarapé. Tudo isso é muito preocupado com meus filhos. Isso daqui a gente tomou banho, também pesca no rio. Não, agora estou muito doente.
But Chief Zildamar Munduruku, who is also a nurse, says the problem is complicated. If he tells his people to stop eating the fish, according to health guidance, they'll go hungry.
Olha, segundo a pesquisa, né, foi feita a primeira entrada aqui, resultado veio altíssimo, né, com o resultado do mercúrio aqui devido à alimentação nosso, né, alimento, peixe, né, que come carnívoro, né, também a gente sabemos que tem mercúrio, né, no corpo dos animais, peixe.
Mercury can build up in the placentas and breast milk of pregnant women. A 2021 study by Public Health Institute Fiocruz found that 10 of 15 mothers tested in 3 Munduruku villages had elevated mercury levels. As part of the new study, the team at Fiocruz has been following 176 pregnant women and mothers to test babies during their first years of life. Researchers have so far found that, on average, the women had mercury levels 5 times higher than the Brazilian health ministry considers safe, and their babies had 3 times that level. Diplomats and world leaders are set to gather in November for the United Nations Climate Summit COP30 in Belém, a city that sits at the mouth of the Amazon River. Organizers are calling it the Forest COP, with the hope it will focus global attention on threats like illegal mining to tropical rainforests and their inhabitants. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has driven thousands of miners out of indigenous lands since he returned to office in 2023. Brazil's health ministry said in a statement that the government has stepped up monitoring of mercury levels in the Munduruku territory, trained public health officials to identify early signs of mercury poisoning, and invested in clean water sources for remote communities. But the mercury left behind cannot easily be broken down as it cycles through air, water, and soil, fueling a lasting health crisis.